Welcome everybody to Iconical, where I have to get rid of this logo because I just keep making mistakes on this. There it is. It's gone. Absolutely gone. But welcome everybody. Today we are going to be going over a reaction video for a hip hop track that I actually was a part of at one point, and I was in the studio when these tracks were being written, when these tracks were being made. Some of them took around 3 or 4 months to complete. Others just very quick, very sudden, and it was to it. But welcome everybody. So hopefully, if you guys are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and make sure that you are right into the channel. So follow us on Instagram, Iconicalware, on all platforms, and Iconical Show. So if you're watching this right now on Instagram, it is definitely on Iconical Show. So, but today I do want to get in shout outs to my homeboy Cans in the 845. If you have not yet, please go over, look up Cans 845 Music, and that's the song we are going to be getting into. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor. The sponsor is have so many different sponsors here. So we have norse-hall.com. So if you guys want some hot sauce, go to norse-hall.com. Based out of West Virginia. They also have some mead, some MEAD, which is a honey wine. I have not had some, but I actually was in West Virginia to help stir it. Mead is made very, very differently, in case anybody was wondering how it's made. It's made completely different. It needs nutrients to make sure that the batch doesn't get spoiled, and it's a whole science. It's a whole chemistry. It's actually pretty dope. So yeah, norse-hall.com, and make sure that you guys get your orders in there, and we are going to jump right into things real quick. Okay, I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing, but and I'll make sure that you guys can see here. So this is a song that I was in the studio with Cans when we were writing this, and we were doing a lot of stuff. This is I think this is like during COVID, but it kept going into different levels and different changes of lyrics and putting this here and that there. But what caught me was the loop, the hook, and the instrumental. And then when he started actually cooking up the lyrics, that's what got me really involved. To like, I just wanted to hear more and more and more and more. And so I'm going to go over this with you, and we're going to go over some of the lyrics. And yeah, I'm excited to show you this. So if you haven't yet, you can see him on the top right there. And one of the pictures, that right there is Cans. And it's been a pleasure working with him. I've known him for a very, very long time. Met up with him in Paris at one point. He does tours over into the UK, so Paris, Morocco, England, a bunch of other places where they absolutely love hip hop. But let's get into business real quick, and I'm going to take you guys into the wonderful land of this track. So we're going to start off with, I'm hoping that it gives me more than enough. All right.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, the lyric is, "Don't want to waste my time. I don't want to beg this time." And to start off with a lyric like that it hits home on so many levels, I think, to people, right? Like, I don't want to waste my time. Don't make me beg this time. So somebody, like, that lyric alone, somebody is begging already. Shit has gone down, stuff has already happened. So to get into a lot more, I'm gonna play it back and just let you get into it. This is before the beat drops, and I think when the beat drops, it hits that much better. So
Yeah. Don't be bitter, baby. Get better. Don't be bitter, baby. Get better.
So right there, don't be bitter, baby. Get better. So something obviously already happened. here in this track. So don't be bitter, baby, get better. You can see the broken heart is already there. It has the, you know, the band-aid on it and everything. So don't be bitter, baby, get better. The sample itself is already on point, right? So the sample, you know, don't make me beg this time. So there's already something that has happened in this relationship without the, just from the sample and in the instrumental, right? So when it drops, that's when the hip hop comes in, and you're gonna hear these lyrics. We're gonna go through these right now. So
She sent that one last text, he all ready to pass. She got over on fast in the club shaking her ass. She killing all of her pain by refilling the glass.
I'm gonna stop that right there, because that, you know, the first 4 bars just hits.
And all of her pain by refilling the cup, shaking her ass. She killing that one last text, he all ready to pass. She got over on fast in the club, shaking her ass.
She sent that one last text, he's already in the past. She's in the club shaking her ass. Like, we've all been through that. We've all been through that. We want to forget. We want to get out. We're done. We're over it. So we want to go back to the bad shit that we've done before, right? So this person has had, you know, the storyline of like, yo, I'm done with it. I'm through with it. I'm out of this. Like, but we always go back to a bad habit. And I think that's where he's starting to get it to, with like, yo, get better, right? Don't.
She killing all of her pain by refilling the glass. She was looking for love, now she just looking to smash. Don't.
Oof. You had that, just the first 6 to 8 bars right there are hard. Like, hear it out.
She sent that one last text, he all ready to pass. She got over on fast in the club, shaking her ass. She killing all of her pain by refilling the glass. She was looking for love, now she just looking to smash. Don't let him change you, baby. Her girlfriend saying you don't need a man, but you can't take life advice from either of them.
Woof. So she's doing all the wrong things here, right? So getting into, you know, sent the last text. She's out. She's going to the club. She's doing her thing. She's drinking. She's refilling. She's just refilling that void. That void just continues to go. And now you have her friends coming in saying, yo, you don't need a man. How many people, how many women have heard that from another person saying, yo, you don't need a man? But you can't you can't take advice from neither of them, because they're not in the right mindset to tell you that. These are the friends that either always want you by their side because they're lonely, or they want you, they just want to give advice out to make them sound smart, right? But you can't take advice from them because they're not in the right mental headspace. So that hits home in so many different ways. Guys go through this as well. So it, you know.
Saying you don't need a man, but you can't take life advice from either of them. She never took the time to herself to be single. Hurt people when they try to mingle.
So you never get a chance to be with yourself. You never get a chance to work through your shit. You never get a chance to do these certain things that you need to do to make sure that you're a better person. Hence the name of the song, Get Better, right? You don't get a chance to do those things, go through the pain, work through it, not just suppress it, but work through these things. Make sure that you're actually working through the pain, working through the feelings, right? And that's a tough thing to do, because sometimes we just want to keep moving.
Hurt people when they try to mingle.
And every time a new person comes along or something, right? People just trying to, you know, single mingle, right? But you're hurting people at the same time because you never actually went through what you had to go through to get through, or to even meet new people, or to do whatever it is that you got to do, right? So suppressing feelings, right? She's in the wrong path right now. She's not feeling in the right spot. So these lyrics hit hard. So I got to give it to my boy Cans. You know, like when I heard this when he was writing it, I was just like, yo, this is absolutely ridiculous. So we'll continue to go here.
But you can't take life advice from either of them. She never took the time to herself to be single. Hurt people when they try to mingle. It ain't nothing, I ain't judging, do your thing. Last year you wanted everything, even a wedding ring. And now you just settle for any nigga in between. That ain't a real king, homie, selling you a dream.
I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna go back because those are some bars. Those are some really hard bars.
And even a wedding ring, and your thing. Last year you wanted, and they try to mingle. It ain't nothing, I ain't judging, do your thing. Last year you wanted everything, even a wedding ring.
So he sees this from the point of, like, you know, somebody who sees somebody that should be getting better. On the other hand, he's like, yo, I'm not judging what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, do your thing. You know, you wanted everything last year. You even wanted to get married last year, right? But now you're taking everybody else in between because you haven't dealt with that pain. You suppressed it, you pushed it down, you're not working through it. So you're dealing with every other dude that comes through. I'm gonna sleep with this one. I'm gonna entertain that one, right? That's exactly what's happening here.
And now you just settle for any nigga in between. That ain't a real king, homie, selling you a dream. And
let me stop, because there's so many dudes out there that will sell a woman a dream, right? They'll say all the right things and they'll act like they're going to do the right things, and they never actually do it, right? So they're selling them the dream. That's not what men are supposed to do. They're not supposed to sell a dream. They're supposed to actually come through with it, actually become that, you know, that man that follows through on what he's doing. And that right there, that lyric, selling you the dream, because there are many people out there that are deceiving and that can sell you a dream, and it hurts when it doesn't happen, and it hurts when you get deceived.
that ain't a real king, homie, selling you a dream. And you already know, cause deep down you a queen and of a good girl lost, seduced by the scene. But to me it's still beautiful. Don't be tricky till you find something suitable. Leave room to grow.
So he knows that this person has been seduced by the scene of lust, pain, hurt, whatever it might be that happened in this relationship, right? That caused a broken heart. And it's imperative that he understands, like, yo, I see this. I see it. You know, you're getting seduced by the scene of everything that a quick fix. If I could say so myself, it's a quick fix. But he still sees this woman as beautiful. He still sees this woman as, like, you know, to me, you're still beautiful. Don't be tricking until you find something suitable. Don't be running around, you know, because you're better than that. And when I first saw this, I was like, or when I first heard it, I was in awe. I was like, wow, this is a great song. I can't wait for the finished product. The finished product was so dope too. So, and then you get the chorus coming in. So I'll go right to the chorus there.
Don't be bitter, baby, get better. 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 Don't be bitter, baby, get better.
And if you notice the way he says it too, he says it soft. He said, he says it soft and softer and softer and softer. The way a man should say it, the way, you know what I mean? Calming, collective. Yo, don't be bitter. Get better, baby. Get better. You know, don't put your life in this direction. Go do this. Get better. So it's the way he delivered too on the track. The way he delivers here is really good.
You should have learned to love yourself before you love someone else. A toxic relationship is no good for your health. Them likes getting likes, so you getting naked.
Oof. Those are some hard bars.
Bitter, baby, get better. You should have learned to love yourself before you love someone else. A toxic relationship is no good for your health.
You got to learn to love yourself before you love someone else. A toxic relationship is no good for your health. That is, I personally think that's one of the best bars in here. I think that's, you know, if you don't work on you, it's never going to happen with somebody else. You know, you always have to wrestle with the past sometimes to work through those feelings. Uh, and I think it's exactly what he's saying in this. A toxic relationship is no good for your health. But then
Likes getting likes, so you getting naked. But when niggas try to holler, you feel disrespected.
so now you're looking for attention on the screen, right? You're looking for attention on, whatever, Snapchat, Instagram, or wherever it is, right? You're looking for those likes. But then when these people see you in real life, they're trying to holler at you, like they're trying to, you know what I mean? But they're going to treat you the way you're showing on the screen, so you feel disrespected by the way people are coming up to you, this woman. And he's trying to lay it out so that she understands exactly what's going on. Like, you're taking the wrong route. You need to get better. You don't go that direction. Again, it's like a plead of not going that direction because this person cares so much.
What you expected? I ain't perfect, I couldn't protect it. Shit, it's no good for your health. Them likes getting likes, so you getting naked. But when niggas try to holler, you feel disrespected. What you expected? I ain't perfect, I couldn't protect you. I had your heart in my hands, I chose to neglect you.
So right there, like, there's a sense of responsibility that the person had, and then also accountability. Like, I had your love in my hands and I chose to neglect you, right? So there's accountability. So he knows that he could have been part of this problem. At the same point, there's accountability. And also at another same point, there's hey, this partially could be my fault as well, but at the same time, please don't go down this path. Like get better in this. Don't let this change you. So it's a plead from, obviously only from one side of the artist, right? From lyrically, but it's a plead for this person not to go down a hole that they're not meant to be in, because they're a better person than what they're a better person than how, than anything can be described in the lyrics. They see farther than this.
Look, I'm sorry for the things that I've done. We both was fucking up. I wasn't the only one. At least I can admit when I'm wrong, I ain't Mr. Right. It's still the same old song, just a different night.
So that's tough right there. At least I know when I'm wrong, I'm not Mr. Right. It's the same old song, just a different night. So there could have been patterns. There could have been, it gives you a little bit more of a look inside of a relationship of what could have happened, what did happen, or what have you. But a little bit comes out on the one end of how she's handling it in the first verse. In the second verse, it comes out a little bit more of exactly what's going on in what happened during a little bit, like, hey, I fucked up too. Like, this was on me. This was my fault. So I'm sorry, but accountability on both ends. So
I wasn't the only one. At least I can admit when I'm wrong, I ain't Mr. Right. It's still the same old song, just a different night. Sometimes when you lose, it ain't a loss, it's a lesson. You shouldn't have to lose yourself to find a new direction.
Oof. Those are hard right there.
Lose yourself to find a new direction.
You don't want to lose yourself to find a new direction. You shouldn't have to lose yourself to find a new direction. By taking bad decisions, making bad choices, doing bad, like going down bad rabbit holes and such, right? So that hurts. Absolutely, it hurts. And then you can change yourself by doing that. You change your habituals, you change your habits you could change them into good or change them into bad. But that's what he's saying. He doesn't want this person to go down a bad rabbit hole.
And have to lose yourself to find a new direction. Do what you do and keep on moving through them intersections. And in a fast lane, there ain't no time for affection.
And he's warning her, if you go through, if you keep weaving through the intersections, like do your thing, like keep going, you know what I mean? Like, do what you got to do. But if you're going to stay in the fast lane, there's no time for affection. In the fast lane, especially in the dating world, it's hit it and quit it, right? Like that's what it is in the lane that she's choosing to go of what he's seeing. So it's, there's no time for affection. You're just, essentially going to be used. You know what I mean? Like, this is, if you go back to the first verse, you know, any person in between, like anybody's, you know, she's bitter about it and she's just gonna go with any dude, right? He's trying to warn her, like, hey, um, there's no affection in here, right? You're just gonna be used. This isn't the lane that you want to go in.
And in a fast lane, there ain't no time for affection. But to me, it's still beautiful. Don't be tripping till you find something suitable. Leave room to grow. Don't.
So out of all that, he sees it. He wants to make sure that he can, you know, let her know, like, hey, work on this. Make sure that this is something that you can work through. Don't get stuck into the areas of where it really doesn't matter. Okay. Where it doesn't matter to other people, where you don't matter to other people, because he still sees you as beautiful. He still sees you as something worth it. And again, he even says he fucked up too, right? So it's an interesting concept, but this is more real than I've ever heard on so many tracks. So I really gravitated towards this track a lot when it was being written.
Be bitter, baby. Get better. Don't be bitter, baby. Get better. Don't be bitter, baby. Get better.
And you can hear it again.
Don't be bitter, baby. Get better. Don't be bitter, baby.
Softer,
Get better.
softer,
Don't be bitter, baby.
softer.
Get better.
And that don't make me beg this time. And I like that sample. That sample is absolutely amazing. Can's absolutely rocked this song. I like the way he did it. And he got my attention when he first spit it to me before it was laid out on, you know, in the studio. So I've done more than enough, you know, kind of like tracks with him, but I felt like this really needed a review. This is a song that doesn't really get a lot of attention, and I feel like it should. I feel like it definitely should. So I wanted to give this some justice if I could. So but yeah, that's the reaction for today. So guys, thank you for tuning in and joining me today. And yeah, if you guys want any more reactions, let me know. I'll do a reaction for basically anything. I have been making music since 2003 ish. So if I hear something, it's unique, it's cool, it's nice, that's great. Go check out one of my other videos with Genuine Wellness, who is over in San Diego, and she recently just gave me a coupon code so that I could utilize a nice detox in my body. So we talked a lot about frequencies and a lot about everything else. And so go check those out on the same end. I want to thank you guys for joining me today, and follow me at Iconical Wear on all platforms and Iconical Show on Instagram. But for me, it is your boy Dirty. Over and out. And that's it.